For this week's video, I wanted to do something quick and fun to show you how easy rigging can be for stop motion. So I'm in Dragon Frame. The first thing I always do is check the focus, and then I wanted to do this scene of Christmas characters. These are actually erasers, so you can like rub a pencil out with. And I wanted to have these assemble, so all come together, because you can break them apart into pieces. They're all made in different segments. The best way to do something like this is to start at the end, so arrange your scene how you want it to end up and then deconstruct it from there. But for my rigs, I'm just using pieces of wire with blue tack on top to stick the different parts on. Now this is really cheap and it works really effectively. You don't need expensive rigging systems to make good quality stop motion animation. And in this scene I wanted to show you how you can really push the rigging as well. So there are multiple elements that are all becoming airborne at the same time, so it means you've got to have multiple rigs in, and a stiff wire is best because it holds its shape more. You can see that some of the wires droop a little bit and that can get frustrating and it can test your patience, but with a little bit of perseverance you can get things in the correct position that you want and it will hold its position like that. But all you need to do is basically try and not allow your wires to overlap other elements of the animation, because when you're removing the rigs in post-production it's going to be more problematic trying to paint in parts of other characters and things that you have in your frame. Also, because in this particular animation it was hard to do a clean plate, which is basically what you put behind when you're removing a rig. You paint out the rig and the clean plate of your environment will show through, so essentially that rig disappears. It isn't possible so much on this animation because everything was moving, so every frame was different. So what I had to do was I had to put the frame before behind, so say frame number 26 would go behind frame number 27, and when I erased the rig in frame 27 then the picture of 26 showed through, and if it didn't quite match up then I had to use the clone tool in Photoshop to just repaint the areas of the characters that needed repainting. But this sort of simple rigging can be really effective and it can save you a lot of money. So if you're just starting out with animation, I suggest get yourself some stiff wire and some blue tack or something sticky. Perhaps you could even use clay, and play around with that and practice doing rig removal in Photoshop or another image editing software before you start investing in anything more expensive. I hope you're having a great day and I'll catch you in the next video.